So we had one of our lock boxes was actually, we put a hole in one of the walls, and we ran the lock box through the wall and used that. And we were prepared. We tried to prepare for every scenario. We even bought gas masks, and some friends of ours helped us out with that. We had generators for backup electricity because we knew the power was eventually going to get cut. And one of the key things for this action was making sure that everybody was going to be able to get to watch or see what was going on inside. We used Ustream and streamed live internet coverage mostly from inside, and then eventually we added the outside, the porch cam, to the coverage so that everybody would be able to see what was going on. We ended up, we had plenty of food in the house. We had a little mishap with our generator, because actually an off-duty deputy came and actually cut the cables to our electric. And so we went ahead and we actually jury-rigged the electricity to get power back. But we had our generator running, and then our generator, the exhaust fumes were backing up into the house. And so, I mean, it was almost, I was really afraid we were going to have to call the whole thing off because being afraid of people's safety. And we ended up having to open up one of our barricaded windows upstairs. And this ended up being a lifeline to get supplies and things. We had a bucket lower down, and we were getting 22-pound bags of ice. We were getting salads, fruit, everything. I mean, we had more food in the house when the cops came to pull us out than what we started with when we started the action. We had lots of community support. And actually, that day, or that weekend, when they came and got us out of the house, we were supposed to be having a speak out potluck at the house, and there was people who were renting porta potties for us, bringing to the house firewood. Neighbors were going to be bringing firewood, and the police were afraid. I mean, I couldn't believe they let the thing go like they did, but it worked to our advantage in getting the message out. But they were afraid that we were going to get even worse with they called reinforcements, as the deputy claimed. And so that morning they came and raided us. We forgot to get our gas masks on, but we all did manage to get locked down. And they come in the room with their guns drawn and down on the floor, down, and they realized we were already down on the floor and we were in our lock boxes. And so they all were kind of looking at each other like, what are we supposed to do now? So then they unplugged the computers. They eventually then shut us off to the rest of to the internet, and eventually they got all of us out. They had to have like 4 people come in and went through I don't know how many batteries trying to cut us out of our lock boxes before they finally got us out. In jail was really cool. Word had gotten out about that we were in the jail, and from our pod you could see the other pods in the jail, and people were just raising their fists in solidarity with us. They knew why we were in there. And as Jerry was mentioning before, this is going to take a struggle. It's going to take people fighting back. It's not going to take just standing on the corner with a bullhorn, standing with protest signs. It's not going to happen. I think Frederick Douglass said, "Power exceeds nothing without struggle," and that's what it's going to take. They're not going to give any relief to people until we fight back and show them we're not going to take it anymore. And that's what the major reason why we did what we did. We wanted to spark other people on who were afraid to stand up in their homes, and to encourage people to even take another step beyond what we did in defending homes. And this is what we feel needs to be done. And real quick, I'm just going to read this. This is someone who I had no clue who she was before the action, and we had lots of instances of people stopping by and giving us support. But I just want to read this real quick. Dear Keith and his true and empowering friends, whatever happens, I will never forget this. I will tell my grandchildren about this. Marcy Captor is a family friend of mine, and I will personally make sure that she sees every inch of footage we have recorded, even if it means I have to sit down with her and make her watch it. I am appalled at how long it has taken someone to take action against the war on the American people. I may not know you, but you will forever have my love and support, for you are true Americans. You are everything. You are fighting for the freedom, and you are showing the whole world that the road of America are anything but paved in gold. Thanks for your sacrifice and for putting yourself and others at risk, for not just the American people, but for all who are oppressed everywhere. Best wishes, and please, please, please do not give up. You've come so far. It's day 3, and it was day 5 when they finally came for us and pulled us out of the house. But this kind of stuff here, it helped us to stay strong. Because it wasn't a lot of fun, you know, sitting inside the walls. You couldn't see out. We had a 2-inch hole that we did interviews through, that we had orange juice funneled through. We had motor oil funneled through because we needed it for our generator because it wouldn't start. And that was our outlet to the world for a long time, the 2-inch hole. And so this kind of stuff was real important. People that were chatting with us on the internet about our action kept us going strong. People from like 4 different countries were watching what was going on, and people that knew me, but I hadn't talked to in a long time, were giving us support and saying, keep going, you know, fight the fuckers. I mean, that was basically the sense, you know, excuse my language, but that's what they are. And that's what we need to continue to do. My friends from Moratorium Now came down, and we were also supported by Take Back the Land, who also is going to be having a session at 1 o'clock today, at D319, I believe it is. And I'm going to be there for a little bit of that. But I mean, there's so much stuff we want to share with people about what we did. You know, defendtoledo.org is our website, and we're going to be adding more and more stuff. We're going to be putting, like I said, a full zine together on the action to share that with other people. So, you know, keep up the fight with you guys, wherever you're struggling at, and share with us what's going on. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Keith. Okay, we'd like to open up the floor for questions or comments, experiences from other cities, whatever you'd like to talk about.